Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another Let's Play ArcheAge. I'm Samuel.
And I just woke up.
Literally, he's not kidding about that. We're recording this on, again, another special day. Yeah, we are... And I have been so busy that despite the fact it's been like a week or two since we did this last, I am still parked the exact same dang spot I am, so...
Where are your priorities, young man? I mean, my goodness.
I mean, you'd think I was a college student dealing with a bunch of work on half-semester courses. Anyway...
Oh, we've all been there. We all know the stress. I'm lying. I've never been to college. But you know what? Other people can do it. It's fine. I'm not jealous or bitter or anything there. Oh my goodness, you are going up against... Did you ever play that game, the Left 4 Dead game?
I have not.
This one reminds me of the boomer from that game. Oh, it's just a big, heavy-set guy. Unfortunately, like, vomits and explodes. I was just seeing the green particles coming out of that guy and just immediately thought, oh, there's a man that knows all about the COVID smell.
Best part was that was my green particles. Anyway.
Oh my goodness, I completely missed that. You had poisoned that young man. Or that oversized ogre, sorry. You're not even letting him get close or anything. Well, I mean, he's got a ranged attack, right? So
yeah, he's an archer, so I'm dealing with that way.
And like William Tell goes up against Robin Hood. Or, I don't know, Robin Cat, whatever you are. I mean, the tail thing, it kind of weirds me out a little bit, but you know what? You do you, boo. I was going to ask, are all of these archers?
No, they are most decidedly not.
Yes. Okay, I'm not a big fan of, like, people that wear what appear to be, like, cow skulls on their head, but, again, I'm not here to judge. You do you, boo. I feel like as we go through this, I'm just basically doing a fashion review of them. It's like, nah, honey, that was last spring. That is not for this time. Also, what is our quest for right now?
I have to kill 5 of these guys, and then I have to find a bloodhead chest in a bloodhead den. So, there's that.
I mean, are these bloodheads?
Yep.
These are absolutely bloodheads. You know, now that I realize that I can read the name at the very top of the screen there.
Okay, they cannot leak back, so my knockback will work for them too. Good to know. Figured I'd experiment with that just to be sure.
I do have to ask, how into this game do you get? I know that you love playing it, but, I mean, do you, like, watch videos for, like, optimum builds or anything like that? How deep into it do you get?
God, no. I enjoy it and everything. In fact, it's probably my MMO if I'm gonna do that. But I really don't go that deep into it. I play it as a casual one-player game, essentially. I mean, if I had some friends that got into it, then I'd, you know, party up with them and stuff like that. But I've got one friend, but her and my schedule never really line up and stuff like that. She's the reason I got into it in the first place. But otherwise...
I was going to say, well, twist my arm, why don't you? My goodness. I can take a hint and I'll sign up.
I mean, this is one of the ones where you pay for it, and then you've just got it. It's not paying for a bunch of expansions, or... Oh, no! I've got 2.
Hello.
Shite. Okay,
Can you run? Can you run? Are you run?
Okay, now you.
Are you going to bubble?
I'm done for. This is not going to end well. Yep.
Oh. I feel it was my fault. I didn't watch your 6.
Alright, there you are.
Now we had discussed these statues reviving us. Did it put you like on the other side of the territory here, or are you relatively close to where we died?
Hidden entertainment, I have no freaking clue about the buffing system. I have never been able to understand it. It's never been clear or anything. So, yeah, therein lies a slight problem.
It says go to a general merchant.
Well, I'm near a city, so...
They sell all the stuff you need in the beginning.
I'm pretty sure I even have the stuff. I just don't understand how it works. Like, I've put all of it in my, I think you can deal with your stuff here, so...
Yeah. He's providing direct, checking your inventory or open your inventory.
Yeah, I've got it in my warehouse here, mostly. Which I've got to clear this crap out, too.
In entertainment, we have the inventory open. Or at least the bag is open.
Yeah.
They do. We got tier 1 stuff, according to him.
Yep. I've just never been able to understand how that works.
You know what? No time like the present to learn.
There's some rank 2 things, so I could probably take that over there and... Sure.
So you'll need to make some room and take a piece of gear off, and then we'll hit the first sword on the bottom to put your gear in that window.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll put some stuff in the warehouse, and then I'll...
Equip new fashion stuff.
Yep.
So that owl in the background is kind of creeping me out. Is it wearing like an aviator's hat?
It is. It's the male owl, so...
Oh, it needs the extra protection. Neither rain nor sleet nor high winds can affect our owls. I think back in the bag inventory screen, there were 2 swords down at the bottom. I think he was talking about clicking that first sword.
Right, okay. So
Gear upgrades.
So I need to take it off first, apparently. Which may be the whole problem I've had this entire time, I might add. Because anything I've tried to do, I haven't taken it off first.
Okay. He is taking it off.
See, that's the thing.
There's a sword at the top up there for Simbo, since at the very top of the upgrade thing.
Problem is I don't have the right sword. Gotcha.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, this is one of those games that are sticklers for needing the right stuff to do the right things. Man, this
I've never
sucks.
had the right stuff for the right things too.
I go to the weapons merchant and buy the beginning sword to enhance, and and that will turn into an in-game weapon through awakening.
Okay. General merchant. If there is a weapons, I assume, given we're in town, there's a weapons merchant somewhere. We're just gotta find them.
Usually they would be hammering. However, we did come across that weapons merchant that was like friends with a dead guy in that previous town.
Uh-huh. Alchemy, Blue Salt Brotherhood.
I wonder if there's a more zoomed in map anywhere.
Merchants.
Ooh, hello.
이곳을 저런 멋진 분이 지켜주면 좋을 텐데. 이곳을 저런 멋진 분이 지켜주면 좋을 텐데.
I mean, I might as well turn in these quests while I'm here.
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't have high hopes, but you're actually pretty good. I'll be looking forward to seeing more from you.
Oh, it suddenly occurred to me where we are. Hey, blacksmith.
I mean, we're the blacksmith, but the only thing he's got is those, so it's not a weapons merchant.
Gotcha. We're looking for an arms dealer. Look at the guy that looks like Nicolas Cage, but like that Nicolas Cage, not the other one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Okay, so anyway, what I'm pretty much looking forward to at some point is a weapons merchant, and then I'll be able to use those things on it and actually do that. Is that what you're telling me? Because that I can then kind of set myself up for the future on, I guess, for lack of better terms.
Hidden is confirming.
Okay. Good thing to know in the future, then. What'd I say? Easy money. Now then, here's your cut. You can just give the rest to your new friend Charon, and I'll pass it on to the mayor with your compliments. Do you put your faith in Nui? She does not deserve your worship. She and her companions racked Aoria with strife and bloodshed and nearly destroyed our world in the process. The true gods are those who came before, the gods of old. But these days, many have lost their faith, with disastrous results. Do you wish to see what happens when you anger the lost gods? Do you wish to believe? Go to the Shadow Corpse and defeat the were-spiders you'll find there. Bring me back some samples of their fur, and I'll show you the true danger you are in.
If they say that the old god is oldie, I'm out.
Ye olde god.
Do you believe in oldie or newie?
Okay, works the same way with armor. Gotcha. Makes me wonder if I've got
Any armor to potentially upgrade?
Meh. I mean, I've got a basic belt I could probably upgrade, but that's about... No, that's basic plate, and that's basic. And okay, I got some.
Yeah, those.
I got some basic. I'm basic. Good. Oh, come on. You knew that was going to happen. Well, I don't know why you're surprised.
You know what? It takes a brave person to...
To admit we're basic, yes.
Oh. Pieces that you can upgrade will have a huge explanation on the bottom.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm seeing something that looks different. We have changed from one thing to another. Oh, hey, Faye.
Oh, it's been doing well.
저런 멋진 분이 지켜주면 좋을 텐데.
In fact, we've learned from help with the chat room how basic I am. And we've been fixing that.
Mm-hmm. You saying to grab the scrolls? Or is that what you just did there? And you can take it up to tier 2, he says, using the scrolls that's in your bank.
Okay.
And Faye, I was kicked from content? Honestly, whenever I read that last part, I immediately thought bot. It's like, you want to make some quick gold with extra labor?
What was I? Oh, yeah.
We were looking for the scrolls and to get that belt up to tier 2. I'm assuming the belt. So when you want to awaken in that window for upgrading the tab at the end with the shining or with the shining sword, just click on it and to do the same thing.
Oh, right. Actually, I have enough space in my inventory now to where I can take a couple of these out instead of...
That explains it's a long story why they can't do content anymore there. Well, if it's a good story involving intrigue, at least one cow, possibly two, and a pirate ship, I am all ears. If it doesn't have all of those things, I don't want to know. Oh, it has spies and a pirate ship. You know, Faye, you've got me on board. My ears are perked and I'm ready to listen. Oh, wait, I misread that. They said pirate ships, plural. I don't know if my heart can take that.
Okay.
So this is a tale of Milky's, my Godfrey West character. I'm just loving the name Milky's. I'm not gonna lie. That's honestly the best, right there.
Okay, awakening with the shining sword, equipment item, and awakening materials. Okay, gotcha.
Are you gonna awaken that belt? What happens to an awake belt? Dude, you can have a woke belt.
God.
He was but a young dwarf, eager to make a name for himself in the desolate faction in a land known as Godfrey. Just got to say, a dwarf named Milky's. I'm on pins and needles. I really want to know how this ends now, because it involves a power ship and they're not allowed to make content anymore.
Something probably went horribly wrong, let's put it that way.
Oh, absolutely. And OnlyFans got canceled, and you know what? Poor Godfrey.
Oh, jeez. Calm yourself.
Sorry. I'm just loving the possibilities of what Faye is describing. Just it boggles the mind. So I've glanced away for a few seconds, and it looks like you have a rock star pose all of a sudden. Like you are ripping just a mad solo. When he set out, he had no one at his side, no one to help him on his journey. So he started reaching out to people, trying to find anyone to help me grow to be the greatest warrior in the world. What I'm really worried about is that I'm going to just be randomly reading this and they're just going to slip something in. And that's when he knew he had to run for political office. That's as political as I'm going to get with anything.
Okay,
But watch
I
it
get it.
really take a turn, and that's when he knew it was either the bus full of the orphans or harvesting the wheat, and the people have to have their scarecrows.
Okay, so in order to boost things from Arcane, you have to have that, I assume. I'm starting to kind of get this.
Now, whenever we're talking about Arcane, that's not the same thing as like the whole, I'm sorry, the hay thing, the straw having power. I can't get over that. That's just wrong. Okay, Faye continues on. When he was at his lowest, a hand reached out and grabbed when he needed it most. He looked up, and it was the enemy.
Yeah, tier 2, the general merchant will have the infusions you need to enhance the gear. I think I might have some tier 2s in here, too. Yeah. Just haven't opened them because I've been silly.
How dare you be silly? In a computer game, sir, this is no place to be silly. You were dressed like a cat. Act like it, dang it.
Oh, so I shouldn't care about anything and just be a complete jerk? Yeah, okay.
So now tier 2, the general merchant will have infusions to let you enhance the gear. You're already on your way.
Yeah, the game has given me this stuff. I am just too inept to know how to fix it.
We were waiting for hidden entertainment. Faye continues on. He was hesitant to accept help from the enemy. He didn't want to make a bad name for himself. I mean, it's the enemy. I can't be seen with these guys. Wearing red robes and selling around with a big red spot on them, and people are gonna think I'm a Reaper. Sorry, wrong game. I've been mad into Sea of Thieves lately. It has consumed me and all of my free time.
You know what would be nice? If this system actually allowed you to use multiple menus at the same dang time.
I'm waiting on hidden entertainment to pop in chat. There's a setting for that.
Yeah, right. That's...
Either that or they'll pop back in. It's like, yeah, know your pain. I wish. There you go.
Yeah, this is going way slower than it has to go, just because of that.
Oh, here's where it takes a turn. I'm loving this. Faye continues on, but then Milky thought back to all the people in his own faction who have scorned him in the past. After some inner moral conflict, he just washed all that away and accepted help from his enemy. With a nice bribe in hand, he just... Oh, that's not what it says. Enemy. But there was a catch as to what the enemy wanted in return. Wait a minute. Oh. Hello. Why does this literally sound like it is taking us to OnlyFans? Like, I am going to be straight up reading a fanfic in just a moment.
That's about as far as I'm going to go with that right now. I do have to actually do something on the stream. I'll probably dig deeper into that later. But at least I'm a bit more upgraded than I was. So.
But we had the B plot with Milky here. We've got to find out what happens to Milky.
No, we've got a B plot going on in the background. I'm just speaking of the B plot.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well spun there, sir. You and your word plays. Oh, Faye continues. He wanted Milky to turn spy on his own faction, on his family, on his friends. Milky reluctantly accepted, knowing he had to repay his debt he owed the man who saved him. Milky turned chocolate Milky. Okay, he didn't say that, but even still, I wanted to make a chocolate milk joke. It was just standing there. I needed to do it. Came out horribly, but you know what? I stand by it. These are my mistakes, people. Just keep buzzing, buzz, 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 buzz. No.
Okay, I managed to find enough shortcuts to get through all these dang things.
So Milky started gathering information on everyone from heroes to farmers, everyone he could. But it wasn't enough. The man who had saved him wanted to know everything that Milky's faction had hidden. So reluctantly, he provided the admin password to Milky fans.
Oh, gee.
And
focus, Shay.
I'm sorry, it eventually will have to. It's gonna land there. It's got to land there.
Or no, yes, I am going the right way. Suspect it's in there somewhere.
That was worrisome because I kept seeing a lot of immunes.
Oh, that worked better. That armor's definitely made me better. So yeah, shout out to you, Hedden. I appreciate it.
Bravo. Thank you for the upgrade tips.
I am still quite a newbie in some of this business, so.
Yeah, we're all learning. Oh, Faye's giving us another one. He started giving out the biggest secrets, like gaining more troops for the oncoming war, from conjuring more soldiers to bribing the heartless pirates.
I have,
Hidden says no problem. In this game, your weapon is your biggest increase in damage, by the way, so that's the most important.
Gotcha. And I've got enough of those things to where I should be able to... takes me to... Or no, wait, that's... Okay, yeah. It's the place I thought it was. I just need to make sure before I set myself somewhere that I was going to regret.
Faye continues on the saga. Milky gained the pirates' trust, even slowly coming to call the pirates his friends and family. The pirates knew of Milky's trickery to the faction, but they helped keep it secret. Because if there's one thing pirates are known for, it's for their honor and secret keeping.
The bees are dead? Oh, thank the goddess. Hopefully that's enough to keep Mel safe for now. I'm sorry to ask for another favor so soon, but I think someone who knows what we did to help Mel. I haven't seen my daughter Milla for hours, and the other children say they saw her playing in the woods by herself. I'm sure she wouldn't go there alone. Someone must have tricked her to get back at me. Could you go find her and bring her back safely? Rio is alive? Oh, thank you. I know he'll convince them that he's innocent. This whole town is a slave to the drug trade. Everyone lives in fear of the mayor and his cronies. Those who stand up to him are killed, and their children are sent off with the cultist. I've heard them crying from the mayor's home. He keeps them locked up there, pacified with the powder until the priestesses come to collect their sacrifices. It's horrifying. But if you could destroy the source of the drug, his henchmen would revolt. I might even be able to use the ensuing chaos to escape this place unnoticed and help those children escape too. The mayor's men get the powder from the glowing carapaces in Shadow Corpse. Destroy them and this whole operation will fall apart, but watch out, the powder can have a dangerous and unexpected effect in its pure form. Be careful, okay? Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow up. I love that it was just left vague right there. Like, we're not going to tell you what it does, but trust me, whenever it kicks in, you're going to have a great time. It'll be a wild party, something to write home about. Faye continues.
Oh, I know what I forgot. Dang it. Fine.
Uh-oh. Backtracking.
Yep.
All was well until one day when Milky was sleeping in his bed. Around midnight, he was informed that he was no longer welcome to the guild. His family had turned their backs on him, and they no longer took him into battles.
By the way, are you applying a real-world lens to this? Because I'm starting to catch on what happened.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing it too.
Yeah.
But I'm absolutely loving it, though. I just want Milky to just be a fictitious person. This didn't happen. Just waiting for Faye to pop up in the chat. And he's like, no, I'm a straight-up traitor. It's fine. Milky's worst fears had come true. Someone found out that he had been a spy. Or he had been a spy. Someone from the enemy side grew a heart and told Milky's heroes about the treachery, and they banished him. Yeah, no, I'm a traitor to the faction. 100%.
Well, that was boring. I was pretty excited about the prospect of torturing poor Rio here. Oh, one more thing. Engineer Saul is still in the Orcs camp working on some pet project of his. Seeing as our relationship with the Bloodhead tribe is about to take a decidedly unfriendly turn, it'd probably be best for all condemned if... Freudian slip. All concerned if he made a hasty exit. Could you find him and let him know we're leaving?
Not gonna lie, 100%. I read that guy's name instead of militiaman. I thought it said Milky Man. I'm like, don't trust him. Sorry, I'm loving this 100%.
The Bloodhead tribe has betrayed us, but two can play at that game. While trading with the Orcs, we managed to hide a series of oil jars around their key structures. I want you to take these embers and throw them in the oil jars, setting them on fire. When the fires are blazing, report to Militiaman Kuro and tell him to evacuate the area. He won't want to be there when the Orcs start wondering who's to blame for their burning buildings. Look, you saw those maps. The Bloodhead tribes stole the mayor's shipment, not me. You'll have to let me go. As much as I like seeing you beg, I suppose you have a point. Oh, fine, but first you're gonna help. But first you're gonna help us clean up this mess. I don't want to have any loose ends when I report back to the mayor. I hate to admit it, but the murderous lunatic is right. If someone doesn't stop the Bloodhead tribe, this could just happen all over again the next time a crate goes missing. Could you kill the Bloodhead ogres so they stop attacking the mayor's shipments? After you're done, please return to Akarni and tell militiaman leader Crocs I'm innocent. I want my wife and child released as soon as possible.
You get back to the the mayor and is like,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, about that. Look, my mistake. I know he's innocent and everything now, but see, wife and kid are already dead. I'm sorry, I had to make an example. You understand?
God
Just
almighty, Shay.
don't worry. We'll fill out the appropriate paperwork and, get him, I don't know, $100 or something. He'll be fine.
No, in that town, that's all about more accurate than I'm comfortable with it being.
Oh, Milky continues.
Yep.
Or Faye continues on. So now Milky, banished from his faction, Milky, now banished from his faction, walks again his journey alone. Once again, he holds his head high. He won't let his past sins decide his future. He totally will stab somebody in the back, though. There's no question there. It'll happen again. It's basically fun at this point. One day, he will be the greatest warrior the world has ever known. TLDR. Milky turned spy and started giving information to someone from the opposite faction and now he no longer is allowed to come into fights. Just a simple dwarf. Now he has to return being a farmer, carrying the milk. So they call me Milky for a reason. You know what? Milky has feelings too. Simple dwarf or international spooper spy. Spooper spy. I have no idea where that came from. Super spy.
You just talked internet speak. That's fine.
Suddenly I'm imagining like Evil Genius, the Milky deals.
Oh, God.
Move over, Idris Elba. We have a new 007. Oh no, Idris Elba's 007 goes up against Milky the Spy. Oh gosh, the guy that played Silva was never this good.
Did they just give me some?
The saga of Milky is not over. It is still being written as we speak.
Sort of savory sirloin, vegetable soup.
Faye is confirming you have to use the item in your inventory.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's annoying.
I mean, if all it is just putting embers in there, I mean, don't we have fire magic? Can't we, like, do this at a distance?
I mean...
Oh, that's a likely story there, Milky. You did this yesterday, I believe. Hey, from now on, I'm just going to call you Milky. And if that does get annoying, just let me know. But I just want to undermine everything that you say from now on, just for comedic effect.
It's frustrating. I only have to do one of them, though.
I gotta say, Milky, that was dedication to the cause. Then again, 007 lasted for years,
Small
so...
ember that could explode in the oil. Small ember that could explode in the oil barrel in the orc's tent. So maybe that's not the jar.
Let's double check in. I know we don't like walkthroughs or anything, but I like to try
Aha,
to have them
gotcha.
pulled up in case.
There we go. And that'll be taken from my inventory, and that'll be taken care of.
Hey, boss. I saw a cat-like thing go into the jar area, and then all of a sudden it's on fire. I'm sure there's no connection or anything, but just so you know.
What are the? Are these orcs mobsters from Brooklyn? Was it?
Hey, we're stealing children here. Oh, Faye, no, unfortunately I do not play ArcheAge. Just here for comedic effect and to make terrible jokes. But I just want you to know, Sam, if you look in the chat, I was called Mr. Narrator. So just, I want that added to like my list of qualifications. Mr. Narrator.
Fair enough. Ooh, we got bigger big boys here. Okay.
Well, Faye told me to give it a shot, and I'm like, you know what? This is the time. I need to get into ArcheAge. I have absolutely no time for anything, but I need to get into ArcheAge. And you know what? Someone that can show me the ropes is 100% a traitor. Oh my goodness, I'm loving that. It's like there is a person that you can just put your complete faith and everything into. I know that they won't lead me astray. Next thing I know, if my character has been sold to, I don't know, the mob or something in here for like 5 gold, and it's like, yeah, that it could really only have ended one way. I'll be walking through here, Faye will be like, yeah, the bees, they're friendly. Go say hi.
That was close.
Hey, boss, what happened to Kyle? Oh, I don't see him. Do you see? He was just in front of us. Well, he's not directly in my line of sight, so I don't give a darn. Haha, see? No swear jar.
Now you just went old Abbott and Costello on me.
No.
Yep, there's no way around this, is there? Okay, fine. Bubble you, and then...
Boss? Boss?
Oh, it's one of the shamans.
Oh no, he's throwing the red stuff, man. We can't be fighting a crib. No, he would be the Bloods, right? Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember, like, the Crips and the Bloods. I don't know if anyone actually used red paint or anything to, like, tag their area.
I don't. I am such a square when it comes to that particular stuff. I don't...
Yeah, same here, same here. Okay, Faye is just dropping all kinds of mind-bending logic. It's like, am I really a traitor if I'm helping the side you're on? He's a secret ally. But it's a secret.
My God, I don't like any of this. Gotta watch.
What are you talking about? They're all friends. That's Faye. Ooh. I like how they were. It really did seem for a moment that they were all marching right towards you.
Right. I'm gonna have to
Also,
take.
the way you just said right, it sounded just like a cat saying "merp." Slicing in, dancing with the poison effect.
Oh no. Who found me? Aha. Okay. Ah, well, either way, I suppose. Have a good one, Bad Weave.
Later, man.
Whew.
Good job. Good job. I know that we're not supposed to take like the physical proportions of the people into account, but at the same time, I'm seeing you as this tiny little cat monster thing here, just swiping swords like crazy, and just the ogre's health is dwindling down. Meanwhile, they are hulking over you with a giant blade of their own or a giant axe of their own, taking massive swipes. And barely a sliver is going off of your health. I'm just thinking that there is something wrong with the universe where that is the actual outcome. Also, I'm trying to remember where I saw it recently, but there was a...
I've got a heavy coat of fur, yes. You don't look like one of the mayor's normal henchmen. A new hire, are you? Perhaps you can be of some use to me. Unfortunately, I can't leave the Bloodhead 10 just yet. I didn't come out here for my health, you know. I bribed my way into the orc encampment to gain access to a very specific device. You see this machine next to me? It's extremely important to my work here. All you have to do is set it upright, and it should turn itself back on. Do that for me, and I'll happily take my leave. Someone lit the oil jars. Has the time finally come to put down these filthy orcs? So the orcs have betrayed us, have they? Finally an excuse to go to war with these pig-faced primitives. We don't have an army to protect us like those softies in Enza. If we're going to beat the Bloodhead tribe, we'll need to hit it hard and fast. You serve the mayor, right? Well, here's your chance to get in his good graces. Head to the north end of this valley and kill the Bloodhead Orc chieftain. With him dead, the rest of the tribe should be easy pickings for Anarchy's militia.
Tell me this is going to be another cutscene montage showing you working on the thing.
Be nice, but no. Excellent. You know you're smarter than the mayor's usual rabble. Perhaps I can do business again in the future. You've done well here, friend, but I think you're focusing your attentions in the wrong direction. The mayor is a pawn, fit only to rule over refugees and criminals. The true power in this land lies with those who worship the lost gods. Here, this is the mayor's payment for his continued loyalty to our holy order. Give it to him for me, will you?
You know what? If you have owls as mailmen, why do you have to be letter carriers so often?
Ask the... You know, the exact opposite could be said about the Harry Potter universe. If people could zip back and forth, like literally apparate places, why in the heck are we using owls to travel long distances?
You know what? There is a strong reality analog to that. It's like, since we have emails, why would you ever send letters or physical mail? It doesn't make any sense there.
Which actually, this universe has a teleport system, so essentially, yep, well, I'm
The
saying the
same
same thing. Took me a second to realize what I was doing, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, chieftain's here.
You're a
ogres.
wizard, Simmer.
See, do I want to take out that ogre? Yeah, I'm gonna take out the ogre first, just to.
Oh, hi-ho, hi-ho, I'm not looking your way, yo. Turning around, not ignoring that fight. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Bob? I'm sure he's fine.
Okay.
This Halloween, I'm gonna cosplay as one of the turtles from Super Mario Brothers. I'm gonna walk around, but unlike them, I won't back and forth. I'm gonna walk in a circle. Jealous? I know we're not supposed to make fun of like the enemy's movement patterns, but at the same time, I want to make fun of the enemy's movement patterns. And holy cow, this guy is tough.
Oh yeah, he's beefy. I noticed that.
Is it because of the headdress? I mean, you were able to put on a belt and gain amazing strength here, so I'm assuming it's the headdress. Or is it the Jordans?
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Okay, so...
If he had just had one set of health, I would have taken him out, but he had several. So, there's that.
Do we still have those Ember things? We can give him like a hot foot.
I wish, but no.
Yeah. Did it spawn us too far away or not too far?
Oh, God almighty, I'm not sure about that. I mean, I don't want to abandon a quest, but at the same freaking time,
Mr. Narrator plays Sea of Thieves most recently, and likes joining Sam with Borderlands and several of the games that he plays. And if anybody says Phasmo, 100%, I'm all about Phasmo.
So Ryo was telling the truth, eh? Damn, I was hoping for a good hanging today. Fine, we'll let his wife and girl go. Spoil sport.
You know what? I woke up this morning expecting bloodshed, and here, none. This day is ruined.
Another chest of coin. The lost gods certainly are generous to those who serve them. I see you've been talking to Saul and his black-robed associates. I trust what you've learned is between us. A man's reputation is his life, you know. Wouldn't want the men to get confused about who's in charge around here.
Oh, we know who's in charge. Wait, who's in charge?
He thinks he is.
He thinks he's so special because he can order the imprisonment and kidnapping of any of the people around here.
이곳을 저런 멋진 분이 지켜주면
But he can't even balance his checkbook, you monster. I have no idea where I was going with that. That was just the most polite thing I could think of.
Your reputation was not exaggerated. Here, you've earned this. We need to retake control of this area. I'm asking every able-bodied adventurer to help, especially those with names I've heard of, like yours.
Meanwhile, I'll run on that. Hey, have you heard of me? No, you can't join. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, and it is an elite quest, isn't it?
You can do it. I believe in you. You've got like less basic gear, so it's good.
It's more along the lines of when you go to that level, it's probably best to have a party and stuff like that. So that, yeah, that makes more sense now. I wasn't even noticing.
I'm feeling kind of boxed in here because Faye is saying Mr. Narrator should play ArcheAge, and you're like dropping. Well, I could have done this if I would have had a party. And it's like, I have no time.
I do need to repair gear. How
can you tell the gears?
Down there.
Oh, I'm with you now. There's 3. Let's see.
Is it like most things a blacksmith, or how do you repair your gear?
Also, if you fully die and get resurrected at the shrine, does your gear also get repaired, or do you still have to repair it? I wasn't even paying attention.
You can do it from your inventory.
Okay.
See the little hammer?
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Repair equipped gear. Okay. Gotcha. It's nice the amount of stuff you can do on your own. I'm used to some of these other things where, you know, you gotta go to this, or you gotta go to that, or blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a little animation play out in my head. It's like Faye just standing right beside Samara.
Oh, I know.
Open your bag.
I know to open my bags. I've just, well, look at, I don't have a lot of space, so I'm gonna have to manage that later. I don't want to do a bunch of inventory management on stream. I already spent like 20 minutes upgrading gear, so.
I'm honestly loving it because I just imagined it's like, now open your bag, and you just imagine an animation like opening up the bag, and Faye just reaches in and takes everything and walks away. I know they're a traitor, not a thief. There's a difference, but at the same time, I'm loving the lore that I'm building up with Milky / Faye. Oh, and Faye is totally not getting on and finding you right now.
Okay.
Open your bag.
Takes the bag and walks away. Yeah.
That's exactly what played out in my head.
Yeah.
Totally did not totally didn't find out if you were on meta board number 1 or meta board number 2. I'm not sure what those are. I'm assuming they're different servers. Hey, can I see your sword for a sec? Oh my goodness, that actually reminds me. There's a streamer named Sadine. She was playing Fortnite with her daughter, and her daughter got like a purple or gold gun. And she was like, "Can I see that gun?" And her daughter like swapped over to it, and she's like, "Nah, can you drop it on the ground for a second so I can get a little?" She threw it down. Sadine grabbed it. Thanks. I love that. Oh god, Faye took it even further. Hey, can I see your sword for a second? Proceeds to stab you. Sorry, Faye is just the best now.
Let me get this one last one, and then we'll wrap up this first one.
Oh, okie dokies. And hopefully we'll have a Faye in on the second one there. Ooh,
And with
I
that,
don't like the creepy crawlies.
and with that, we got to wrap this one up. If you guys want to follow all of our other Let's Plays, head on over to tscn.tv/play. And until next time, play on and see you guys.
Later.